Green Family Video. I'm Darlene, the goddess mama of the group, and we are going to be making Spanish rice and fried rice using cauliflower. But before we get started, I wanted to introduce you to our ebook that we now have on our website. This is the Garden Spot Cafe recipes. It's an idea for a restaurant that I had, so I just came up with all these amazing recipes. It's the way you print it out. You can put it in a binder, 8.5 by 11 binder, and then get the kind that you can fold over. This one I even printed out on banana paper, so it would be recyclable paper. And this is PVC free, and it opens just with one click. So you can always store more recipes. The thing I like about this, you can store more recipes later on. It comes with a guide on creating amazing raw food the first time, which I have tried out on people. It comes with our diets for a seasonal diet for us, for our family, with Blake and Mitchell and Carter and myself as raw foodist. And it comes with some tips. And then you can just lay it on your counter, like so, and then put it in sheet protectors so that they're protected when if you have any little splashing going on. So right now we have it for $12. So feel free, we have a lot more recipes, like the pizza recipe, enchiladas, raw enchiladas, and much more, cookies, amazing foods in here. So feel free to get one. So let's get started with the cauliflower rice. You can do this, I did this at Whole Foods without any electricity, and I just shredded it with a cheese grater if you're having that. So if you'd like, you can also use a food processor, which for time we're going to do today. So you just turn it on, and it shreds really nice. And it turns into little pieces that look like rice. So I'm going to do, normally if I'm making a whole recipe, or if you're a single person, you can also just do half of the cauliflower or a third of it. I will eat just about half of this myself. So with the three of us, the boys and I, we just go through a whole cauliflower. It's best if you're going to shred this, keep the toppings on the side and then add them the next day. So it's best to be eating cauliflower once you've ground it up and added things to it the same day, because it starts to get a smell in the fridge. So after you're done, I'm just going to take half of this. We're going to make half of it with the one rice and half the other. So you just put it in a bowl. Then we'll make the Spanish rice the first time. So for a full recipe, it's a full shredded cauliflower, one red pepper, I have half a red pepper here, chopped up tomatoes, cilantro, and green onion. It also calls for jalapeno, but I like to mix that in the other, in the mix. So then you just put that in your bowl, and then I'm going to use a half of avocado. Normally you're going to use one full avocado. So right now we're just going to use a half. So you're going to have a lime juiced. We're going to juice a lime, basil, paprika, tablespoon paprika, a tablespoon of, you can use chili powder. I have a taco seasoning in here, and cumin, hot pepper. You can use salt. I'm going to use dulse today to do that. And then also, if you don't have one of these, get yourself one of these. They're not very expensive. It's a garlic press, and it works so great to get out all the juices of the garlic rather than just cutting it. Plus it saves time. Look how easy that is. So I like to use lime for the For the Spanish rice, I like to use lemon for the fried rice. And then, so the recipe will be on, it's actually already on the website. I'm going to place it below the video again, so it's easy for you. And it calls for a full lime juice for purposes of half of an order, or a small. I'm doing half. And then I did half a tablespoon of the paprika. And then you saw I put the jalapeno in there. And then I like to add something. I think the best way to bring out the full flavors is to have something sweet, sour, salty, spicy, and bitter. So I have some spice, both with the jalapeno and the garlic. I have some bitter. The cumin in here is a bit bitter, and so is the basil, has a bitterness to it. And then I put something sweet. You can blend up some dates. Normally, I like to blend up dates with water and keep them in the fridge and then use that. Today, I'm using agave, and so I'm just using a fourth of a tablespoon of agave. And so that's all ground up. So once I've got this all smashed up, I can put it inside. And it's really easy just to mash it through, and it starts to turn the cauliflower the color of Spanish rice, which would be the red colors. And once you mash that up in there, you have got beautiful, delicious Spanish rice. So I finished mixing up the fried rice, and here's what it looks. I like to take it and put it in the dehydrator and warm it up a bit, and it really intensifies the flavors. So here's the fried rice, and here's the Spanish rice. And these are really nice side dish items, or just for the full. These are half orders, so they're perfect for 1 or 2 people serving size. And the recipes are at the bottom, so feel free to enjoy and get your Garden Spot Cafe recipe download ebook too. So thank you. Till next time. Bye.